What is up, everybody? It is Julyve. Welcome to Julyve. It is July, and I'm live. So this is my challenge where I try to go live every day in the month of July just to see what it's like to be daily streaming. And so far, it's been good. It's day 3. So today is going to be a little bit different than the other days. I mean, I feel like I'm at some kind of radio station here. I have this huge microphone, as my friend Jay Boston would say. Sitting right here. I got my cool camera so I can do a lot of fun things. Hey, I got a guitar over there. Maybe I'll play a song for you. But yeah, so this is where I am. I'm in Brisbane, Australia, and I'm saying Australia, like making every Australian proud by saying Australia. And a lot of exciting things are happening, and I'm excited to get you on board with a lot of things that are happening. Just a quick reminder, Sunday the 8th, giving away this Osmo Mobile, brand new, still sealed and everything. So if you want to win that, it's super easy. There's only like 15 people that are in the running right now. Every day so far that I announced the giveaway from yesterday until Sunday, if you're watching the video or if you're watching afterwards, you just comment and say that you want it and why you want it, because I want it to go to someone that would use it. And that's the important part. I bought this with my own money and I don't want to just sell it. I'd rather give it to someone that would use it. So if you want it, yeah, just write that you want it. You can get extra points if you share one of my videos through Facebook and screenshot it and send it to whereisdannyblack@gmail.com. Woo! Got all that out there. So what's on today? Let me tell you, it was almost a year ago. I met some dudes, some other YouTubers, and we made something. We made something called CreatorCast, and I want to bring them all on, and let's see if I can do that. So here's Ben on. Ben on. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey guys, I got to be honest. I thought we were hidden then from view, but apparently everyone could see us anyway.
Oh, were you like picking your nose or anything?
Actually, I did have a bit of a pick there. Yeah, I was going for gold. Got a solid one.
Well, yeah, well, I'm glad that.
How do you know people could see us? Is it in the comments?
And that's Jay Boston, by the way.
Hello.
And this is Scotty Muir from YouTube.
How you going? I actually as well thought we were hidden until I started watching the stream on my phone, and then I could see our faces down the bottom, and I was like, well.
Yeah.
I was going like this. I wanted the DJ Osmo.
You can, anybody can do it. My brother commented yesterday, and he was like, I would love to win that. So, I could take your nephews out and we can make vlogs. And I'm like, oh, you can't win points for heartstrings. Come on. That's not fair. It's not fair. So I would love to know, actually, if you're watching the stream, this is new for us. Apparently, we're sponsored by Google. That's on the stream, not from where we are watching.
Can I just jump in and say hi to your chat, Danny, while we're here? Because I'm seeing your chat's going off there.
Yeah, it's going off.
Funky Miller, how you doing, dude? And you got Glenn Phillip Music there.
Yeah, we're all here. This is CreatorCast. We're here to talk. I'm trying to figure out if I need to actually click physically on people for it to change, or is it going to change automatically? Right now I'm clicking on people. So is it just me? Let's see. If I click on Ben on, is it just Ben on? Ben on, don't say anything. Is Ben on? Nobody will know until 5 minutes later when they get that thing. So anyways, yeah, go ahead, Ben on.
I feel like it's vocally, like I think it works on vocals. So if I start talking, it swaps to me.
Yeah, I wish I could believe that. So I don't think that that's true. Exactly. I've done a couple test runs on a separate channel, and it's a little bit confusing. So I just see someone talking and I click on them and there you go. YouTube's up, Ben-on's up. So we just wanted to say hi. I had a couple questions for you guys. I wanted to see, I wanted to talk about CreatorCast, but I wanted to ask in question format. So we'll start with Mr. Ben-on. Why did we start CreatorCast?
We began CreatorCast because we were jacked off with Vidcon. So we were down there in Melbourne in September last year.
For people that aren't from Australia, what does jacked off mean?
It just means that can mean a couple of things actually. But in this instance, jacked off means we were upset with and we didn't agree with. So we did something of our own. We had an opportunity to meet people and to hang out, and from me and Danny, that was to meet up with Jay and Scotty and join forces to make a team. That's why we did it.
Very cool. And let me ask Scott Muir, where do you see Creator Cast going into the future?
It's going to be humongous, of course. I hope so. Anyway, look, yeah, as Benon said, Vidcon. I didn't really have major plans for Vidcon when I first went there. Meeting up with I got only met Jay and Benon once before, and it was only a couple of weeks before, and then meeting you, the stars sort of aligned there. So yeah, I was just happy. Yeah, I'm just happy to go along. Really, we've spoken about this in an episode which will be coming out. Yeah, just to basically meet other people now. Really, yeah, I'm just happy to. I'm just really want to. This year, I'm really focusing on meeting as many creators as I can. That's my ultimate goal of 2018. So, yeah,
excellent. And I mean, yeah. So tomorrow, if you go to youtube.com/creatorcast, that's our channel. We are putting out a midweek video where we brainstorm about what's going to happen this year at VidCon, and it got pretty heated, I think, because Jay had a really good idea. And so I want to ask Jay, what's our good idea for VidCon?
Oh, I thought we were going to, just wait until we brought out that episode.
We are, but this is for the people who are here watching right now. There's a good chance that all the people that are going to watch tomorrow's episode aren't going to be here right this second.
All right. I'll do like a 1-minute elevator pitch.
Boom.
Probably, if it's the Burj Khalifa, it'll probably take a minute to get up there. So let's just do the 1-minute elevator pitch. So basically, VidCon, we all went. We were underwhelmed. And we, on the last day, decided not to even go to VidCon. We went to the pub. And we sat in there and we came up with this idea for Creator Cast, which you've just heard from Benon. And my idea was, why not create that for other creators? Why not have people go to the pub? And we have a schedule, like it's a live feed that happens at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that, of the nights or maybe during the days, where we invite another creator to come in and speak live about their experience with their channel, going live, their ups, their downs, that kind of thing. And it could be some of the people that are at VidCon, some of the panelists, some of the people that are on the schedule, but it could be even just the smaller YouTube channels that are wanting just to get their name out there and give them advice, give them ideas, and for all to be live. And we've got some ideas of it being at the pub, or it could be at my office, and just wanted to throw it out there and see what people thought about that. It means you don't even have to buy a VidCon ticket. You could just turn up at this instead. Probably going to be well worth your money in just transport tickets to get to the city and do this instead. So, yeah, that was the idea, and I think we're going to throw around a little bit more, see what other creators think. So, yeah, put in the comments of this live feed of Danny's if you've got any ideas, and maybe just share it with us on the Facebook page too.
Yeah, that'd be excellent. And so I'm looking at the chat. We got a lot of creator casties. We don't call them that. Creator castrations. No. Castrations. We got. You know, I'll let you guys do some shout outs. You guys have been reading the comments. Ben, give us some shout outs.
We got Vlog from the Bog here. Hey, Barry, how are you, dude? He's over there in the UK. Further back up, we've got James Vickers. Hey, James, he's given up editing tonight to watch this stream. Good work.
All right, Jay, you want to give some shout outs?
Yeah, I can see Mr. Floyd Bromley, Mr. Trains man himself, knows what trains ride from Glen Waverley and all the way up to bloody Ballarat. We found a train the other day, and I'm pretty sure he knows what line it was on just by looking at the video, so that comes out very soon. Been having a chat with Funky Miller. He's been offering me a little bit of jacking off for some reason. So, yeah, Miss Wrist and Vlog from the Bog. We've interviewed him before. It's good to see all these people participating and really keen on Mr. Danny Black. You're doing such a good job, Mr. Danny.
I think you guys are definitely helping me. Scott, do you want to shout out anybody that's out here?
I think Jay just covered everyone, but I'll say hi to Floyd because he's my homie. Yeah. He's pretty well covered everyone by the looks of it.
All right, well, I'll give some shout outs because I have some new stalkers. They call them stalkers. This is Funky Miller, and we got Miss Riz, Riz, and then Robert Mueller, Gareth Rule. He's coming on. Mark Insby, he wants to know how to make an upside down Y. Literally, all I did, and I've done this probably enough times, is I type in Google upside down Y, and there's one of the things comes up, and it shows an upside down Y, and you can literally copy and paste. And now I've copied and pasted into like Notepad so that whenever I have to use it, I don't have to keep doing that. Pretty easy.
Hey, Robert Muller. That's a German name, right? Muller. Good to see you, man. Just thought I'd jump in there.
And we got Stephen McLaughlin, of course. We have our friend Stephen McLaughlin. He's coughing over there really hard. And yeah, this is great. There's a lot of cool people on here. Glenn Phillips.
Oh, the cricket guy saying hi to your missus there, Danny.
Oh, Emma's here too. Yeah, hip hoop hooray.
Go get her. Where is she?
Yeah, bring her on.
She's
Get her with her hula hoops behind you.
yes. Let me just say this to Mark Ensby. Yes, it's so simple. A lot of things that I do that look really complicated are probably a lot simpler than you think. That's not exactly true, but maybe a small percentage is. So let me just go through these guys one more time. And I just want to, you know what? Let's do it. This will be more fun. I'm going to say, I want to talk about individual channels, and I want Scott to talk about Benon's channel. So Scott, can you tell everybody what Benon's channel is?
All right, Benon's channel is Gives a Minute. It's one of the most interesting concepts on YouTube. You can search it at Gives a Minute, I believe. Basically, he does daily vlogs that are 4 minutes long and no longer. They cut off at the 4 minute mark. He lives in Culburra Beach at the minute, which is in the south of Sydney, south of New South Wales. I don't know exactly where it is.
Sydney, yeah. South of New South Wales would be like
Victoria.
North Victoria, and
Canberra,
it's so fascinating to watch the way he goes about it. He's got this fascination with numbers, and the way it works is so incredibly fascinating. So,
dude,
highly go and check this guy out.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
My head's getting massive right here. My head swelling.
Should his name be Gives 4 minutes? Is what Miss Riz wants to say.
Well, the 4 minute thing isn't the only thing I do, but it's definitely one of them. I really like time. I think the idea of time is super important. Time brought us in, and time's going to take us out. That's why my whole vlog, my whole channel is based around time. Every vlog's snapped off at the minute mark. Everything I do is rounded up nice and even. It's because we all live by the clock. That's the only reason. Bit silly, but that's the basis of my channel.
I don't think I live by the clock, but yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? I literally don't set an alarm, so I just wake up whenever I want to. All right. Now, how about Benon? You tell us about Jay's channel.
Jay Boston. So I first hit his channel when I was looking for electric skateboard reviews because I was thinking of buying one. And this came up, this guy, I remember watching the first thing I watched of Jay was he was sitting in a car in Lawn while it was hammering down with rain, and his battery for his drone was too cold to fly. And he was telling that, I can't launch my drone. I'm in Lawn. It's beautiful. Hopefully we'll come back later. The weather will be clear. And then I saw his name. I was like, it was Boston Vlogs. And I thought, is this an American guy in Australia? And then I see all these electric skateboard stuff. And I'm like, how come this dude's an Australian? And then I just discovered deeper and deeper. So his channel is him basically reviewing and exploring all kinds of electric skateboards. Everything on the market, Jay will review and test. And I had the pleasure of meeting him pretty early in the piece. And he's a lovely dude. And this whole thing, like his channel, our channels, it's all just forming one cool network, and you should go and check him out. I love the dude. Jay, stop listening here, man. Let's get that room.
I love it.
All right, Jay, tell us about Scott Muir's channel really quick.
I didn't even get him to
YouTube. I met Scotty YouTube at TGE Melbourne, which was about a year and 2 or 3 months ago, I'd say. Scotty came along with Mr. It's an animal.
Panda.
Panda. Came along with Panda, and they brought their cameras, and they got all excited about coming along and seeing some technology and trying out some skateboards. And that's the one. There's Panda. We hit it off, and we've been exploring. And in terms of what YouTube does, he explores some very big mega mansions. I think one of your biggest views is the Mega Mansion number 3, which is out in Cockatoo. And
Floyd's going to love that one, mate.
Yeah, Floyd's gonna come on, Floyd, give me a comment. I'm looking forward to it. Really just nice, chilled out approach to abandoned building exploration, as well as doing some daily vlogs recently on his honeymoon. So if you're interested in just a really cool guy with a massive beard that likes to explore and get into a bit of trouble, YouTube is your boy.
Yes, very, very, very good. That was excellent.
I'm getting emotional.
Nice. Yeah, this is really let's look through some of these comments here and see what people are saying. I see we have Ben Wilson.
Did you see your missus is on, Jenny?
No, I didn't see her.
She's been commenting.
Ben Wilson was saying that it does his head in every time Ben stops mid-sentence at the end of the vlog.
There's Floyd.
I think he's trolling me there.
Robert Mueller, sub to you, Jay. The cricket guy, he said this,
Nice.
and I believe this. We all need Creator Cast on a cruise, and I don't know if I can get some tickets, but we thought if Creator Cast ever grew big enough, we would have our own like VidCon on a cruise ship, and I think that would be so awesome.
It's so hard with Wi-Fi.
Well, yeah, you just actually have to live your life on the ship and not have to upload every day or whatever. But unless we're close enough to land, but we can have a mutiny and take over the ship, and let's not get into that. Glenn Phillips said he thinks that Stephen McLaughlin's comment about Ben asking if he's had any hot tourists for tonight's live feed.
No, I haven't. Send them this way.
Okay. And then, yeah.
Conversation killer.
Yeah. Let me see what we got here. VidCon on a ship. Great idea. Yep. I have some other things happening here in a second. We'll see what happens.
Come on, Dead Space, Jenny.
No, it's called Dead Air. It's called Dead Air. There's a difference. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, James Greening. I did go on a cruise with Danny Black. If you're I'm not sure if you've seen those vlogs, but we did have that experience. It was fun.
You guys were meant to delete a certain app off your phone, and you didn't, did you?
Bastards.
Not me. That was.
I will say this. This is my plan. If the whole daily live streaming is something that people want to keep watching, I'm gonna start another channel and keep going with that. And my first day on that other channel, I will do Candy Crush. On the first episode will be a.
How does this keep getting further and further out? I think
because I'm almost to the end. I'm literally almost to the end of the thing.
The second episode of Creator Cast, we're talking about deleting Candy Crush, and here we are, 50 episodes later.
Yes, exactly. And the ship boat vlogs have been good. It's been funny because I had some people from the ship were like, "Do you know Gives a Minute?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's my brother-in-law. He came on a cruise, and like he's got a lot of videos, and I don't know how to get permission for that. I'm like, we got the permission. Don't worry, it's all good. It's all good.
It was very difficult to get some permission for some of the things, such as the water slides, but I got it in the end. But it's all legit.
Well, that's good. So let me ask you something else here. I have. Wait. What's going on here? We're being interrupted by something.
Hi.
Here she is.
Hey.
Oh my gosh! What's happening? How are you doing?
Got a fifth member.
Yay!
Today's our 6-month anniversary, by the way, and in 2 days, it's her birthday.
Oh wow!
Oh, I've never heard her scream like that before.
Round of applause for the 6th month. That's amazing. Well done, folks.
Thank you. We made it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm done.
We made it. 6 months is a long time to be married. I'm just
Are
kidding.
you both in the same room, or are you in different rooms?
Different rooms,
Different
with
room.
same walls.
You're just right there, right? Yeah.
Let's hear it. If I yell, can you hear me and her? Hey!
I wonder if it comes through delayed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that works, but yeah. So, by the way, tomorrow, if anybody wants to join in, I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be doing this, but tomorrow I'm going to have a brainstorming session on my live channel for Emma's birthday, which is on Thursday. So, you guys are going to help me figure out what to do for Emma's birthday.
Yeah,
like,
some of them are asking if you bought us some good gifts.
yeah.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. But I'm not. It's the gifts that I give her is the gift of my presence, and
Wow.
Maybe she gets some JIL, wasn't it?
It is the crappiest gift ever.
No, I want to take her on a lot of cool adventures throughout the day, and I want everyone to help me brainstorm how to do that. And then throughout the day on her birthday, I will go live on the same stream and come back to that same stream and come be live. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. This is all kind of new and exciting. And Ben, you look like you want to say something.
No, I was just excited for you, man.
That's saying something. That's great.
Yeah.
Can I give a comment shout out real quick?
Yeah.
To Mark Ensby, who I watched like 10 of your videos today. For anyone who is not subscribed to Mark Ensby, right there, go and do it. He's one of the coolest guys, and his videos are super original. So there you go, Mark. There you go. And he's an AFL goal umpire. So what?
Yeah.
You want?
And you know what? Well, let's not talk about Mark Ensby anymore right now. All right. I'm mad at him.
Right.
I'm mad at him. But let's just say, Emma, it was nice to have you on.
Oh, you kicking me out already?
See ya.
Can't you add Mark as well as having Emma there?
I don't add people. All right, things just this. I don't do that. That's not how this
Yeah,
stream
Danny,
goes.
this is Danny's show. Don't tell him what to do.
There's nothing. I know that you guys all want to look at Emma's pretty face instead of my face here.
Hi.
But Emma, I mean, you can come in here if you want to join me.
I'll leave you to it.
All right.
Do it. Let's see how fast you can get there. Go.
Go.
You gotta hang up your. I'm ejecting you. See ya.
Did I make it?
Yes. Oh, wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Nailed it.
Yeah.
That was fast. Now it's weird. Now I can hear myself.
Hey, Floyd's got a comment he's got a great comment there. When he films
Why don't we all
trains,
join?
sometimes he has to run after them and it gets quite bumpy. So I'd love to be in the running for the Osmo. That's pretty good.
There you go. You're in the running. You're in the
Cool.
running. That is good. I'm not going off of emotion though. I'm not picking. Can we switch? I think this would make more sense if we switched.
That's
Wait, whoa.
fucking
We're being
teamwork.
interrupted one more time. What's going on here? What?
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, my
Here he is.
Oh my gosh. And his puppy. His
Oh wow.
puppy.
Ah.
Hey, boys.
How you doing?
Emma?
Hi.
Hey. I'm very well.
You may want to introduce Mark to the people that don't. know
Yeah,
who he
this is the
Done
gold
brand
empire
of
that
Black
gets me
with a
free
dog.
tickets
Oh,
to
yeah.
the video. Oh, right. That gets me tickets to the free games that I go to that are like the yeah. What was I saying? He gives me the free tickets to the games that make my channel pop. Yeah, sure. Because my highest grossing video is just bouncing still. It's at like 42,000 views, and I've never had anything like that. And that was like 2 months ago when I posted that video. So thanks, Mark Insby. And guess what, guys? Mark Insby invited me to another game this Saturday. It's Brisbane versus Carlton at the GABA.
Yeah.
And I don't even know who Carlton is or what. I think it's the guy that goes like that, right? From Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So
Yeah,
I'm excited to go. I'm going to live stream from that, and I'm going to have a pause and come back and have a live Q&A with Mark Insby about AFL and stuff like that. So that should be really fun because he's going to hang out with me afterwards, and I think we're going to get all sorts of trouble that night. So
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't been able to look at the comments. I've been trying to orchestrate a few things here. But Mark, everybody say hi to Mark, and you guys.
Oh,
yeah,
hi,
if you-
Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I
Hi,
know what
Mark.
that means. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark.
I did not.
I did not. Did you just throw your dog?
I didn't throw the dog. She's here, but she's annoying.
Oh, dude, it's the size of it's the size of.
I did it. No puppy are injured in this video.
Yes. Yes. All right. So we got some people saying hi to you on the chat.
Well, let me have a look at the chat.
Danny, I've got to make
Nina.
my way out of here. So I
Nina.
really appreciate you being part of this.
Jay's got to get going. So that's
Yeah,
fine.
man, I really appreciate being a part of it. And enjoy the rest of your live feed, mate, and Julyve. I love it.
Yeah. Thanks you just killed my buzz, man. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
sorry, mate.
I'm ejecting you.
Time to go.
You don't leave.
Jay.
I make you leave. Gone.
CJ.
It's done.
Hey, Jay.
Now
Now let's talk about Jay behind his back.
Yeah. No, you'll still be trolling through the comments.
Yeah, that's true. We love Jayski.
I said go crows.
Hey, Natural Journey, how you doing? Annette's here. Man, there's so many people here. This is great.
Yeah.
It's nice to I
Gina.
enjoy the whole sitting at a desktop thing doing this because you can kind of and especially it's nice having other people here because then they can talk.
Dude,
I don't know if Mark's just been on.
Gina said she's never been to an AFL match and she's been here for 10 years.
Oh, we'll have to sort that out.
Yeah. So when you're in Melbourne next, sort us
Can I-
out.
Can I one up Gina? I'm 42. I'm an Australian. I've never been to an AFL match.
Oh.
You're a New South Welshman.
Yeah,
That
you're
doesn't
New.
count.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
New South Wales.
Yeah.
Wales
That
is that
doesn't
right? Is
count.
that how you say it? Wales. New South Wales.
Well,
True, yeah, that doesn't count.
Walesian?
Welsh. Would you be Welsh? New South Welsh?
He's a Welshman.
Maybe.
New South Welshman.
He's a Welshman. It's like Tom Jones. And where's the homebrew? Ben on Stephen McLaughlin wants to know.
I'm
Here's
having
my,
a wine tonight, unfortunately, and it's all over.
I'm on the Stella tonight.
He's on the Stella.
Yeah.
Stella.
Not sponsored. Not a sponsored Stella video.
Yet.
Mark,
Yeah.
you're in the
It's sponsored by-
transient house.
sponsored by Google sponsored this one.
Yeah.
And by the way, we can only make this live stream 8 hours long, so we can't go over 8 hours. All right, guys, just make
That's
it clear.
fine. That's
We all
fine.
know that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Chandy. I did live in Adelaide, and the AFL is massive in Adelaide. The only times I ever went there was to photograph. I've never actually been there as a punter to watch, but I have attended gigs, show matches.
Game.
Wine. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Do that again, Danny. Put that right up.
That's crazy.
Again.
I got
That's
other
awesome.
stuff going on here. What does that look like?
That's pretty cool.
That's
What are you
great.
drinking there, Danny? Is that rum?
It's pretty embarrassing. It's Chardonnay. It's gossips, and it was $5 bottles of wine.
Dude, it's not bad. It's
It's
not
not
that
bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
$5. Are you kidding me? That's not bad at all.
You are truly Australian now. What you've just said.
Yeah.
Isn't that a
so
song?
Aussie.
Cheap wine and 3 days ago. Sure.
Hey, just to answer Ben Wilson, no, I don't follow the NRL. I haven't really been into football at all my life. I like soccer, but that might cast me out of this chat. But I do enjoy the soccer, and I am watching the World Cup.
Soccer sucks.
Northern Hemisphere's football.
Yes. So the NRL. I've been to an NRL game. Is that what's that? Not the grand finals AFL, right?
Oh, they call it the grand final as well.
So what's the state of origin? Yeah, state of origin is the big one.
Yeah.
I think when I come back from America, that the day I fly in, I actually have to play at Suncorp Stadium beforehand or something like that.
Wow,
That's awesome.
that's great, man.
Yeah, maybe if I'm still live broadcasting, then I will.
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, that daily channel will be up and running. So
Yeah, Pity Queensland lost. There'll only be 13,000 people there.
Oh, really? That's not a lot of people. I'm used to playing for
No, they'll probably pack it.
like just 15 actually.
Robert Muller's asking who's going to win between England and Colombia. I don't want to enter into these kind of who's going to win conversations because I'm completely on the bandwagon. I don't know anything about the teams. I just watched it because Australia was there. Now that we're shifted, I'm just watching because I just want to see. Like I don't know who's going to win. I don't know anything about the teams.
I'll take over then. I'm going to say England will win 2-1, and Harry Kane will score both goals, and England are going to win the World Cup. So there you go. There's my 2 cents.
From Mr. YouTube. Nailed it.
That sounds like you're multi.
Shh.
So England's still in, and so we're talking soccer. England's still in.
Yeah.
Brazil is out.
No, Brazil won last night.
Okay, no, I don't know anything about it. I just know England's in. And Belgium? No, Sweden and Switzerland are playing.
Possibly.
I'm about a day behind, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's too many games being played overnight, and I just don't get time to watch them
If
all.
you try to take a selfie on a Facebook Messenger, they give you the option to have your face painted by one of those
I saw that.
colors. It's pretty cool.
Well, you got
Emma's
a lot of
watching the
comments
World
coming
Cup in the other room.
Yeah.
Nice work, Emma.
I haven't watched one game.
Emma's not watching the World Cup in the other room.
Apparently she is.
Is there a game on right now? Really?
Here's a
Watching
question.
House Rules or something like that. I know it.
Question from
That's
Mark.
why I'm in here.
Mark, when you watch a game on television, whether it be AFL or any sporting event, do you
Whoa! What happened here?
do you get angry when we got a new guest?
Oh my gosh! This is for
Rain
the
check.
first time ever. We have Bob Peel from Hayward talking.
Hey,
And
Bob.
he got so excited his headphones fell off.
That's awesome.
You know what it was? As soon as I don't know where my audio is even coming out of right now. So as soon as I logged in, it actually switched to my studio speakers up here instead of here. So that's something I'll have to change over real quick. I couldn't hear anything with the microphones on or the headphones
What
on.
camera are you using? Because that's cool. It's actually catching your focus.
It's my Logitech C920.
It looks really
1080i
good.
webcam.
Yeah, it looks great.
Can you hear us now, Bob?
Can you do that?
I can hear you now. I just had to switch an audio setting over.
In that case, oh hi, Bob.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Well, good morning.
Yeah,
to
Bob, what time is it
everyone.
where you are?
It's 6:32 a.m.
Wow.
What?
So I'm on vacation, and I still wake up early. So I woke up, saw Danny's. Danny did shoot me a message, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna go on there, I've got to have some coffee real quick, and I got to pee. So
Usually
That's
I poo after coffee.
Yikes.
no, I don't have that.
Does nobody
problem.
poo after coffee, really?
I don't
Oh,
drink
yeah.
coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm
Oh,
from.
so
I'm
Mark, you poo after coffee then.
I
So
must
you
be the
don't
only
drink
Melbourne
Yeah.
who doesn't drink coffee.
that's
See,
funny.
I remember as a little kid, every
Shut
time
up, Bob.
every time my dad would drink coffee, that was his thing. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta run. I gotta go. So I don't know. I'm glad that whole coffee problem didn't come down the line with me.
Otherwise, you'd be like, gotta go, guys. Keep it quick. Wait, you know what? This is a very unconventional live stream. Bob, I mean, is anybody at your house right now? Are they sleeping? What's going on?
My wife just left for work.
Okay.
My kids are in bed sleeping in the house.
What would happen if you played the drums for us right now?
Oh, jeez.
They would just be very loud.
Can you just do it for like 30 seconds just to see what happens if your kids wake up and get pissed off at you?
Oh, my kid, I'm out in the garage. So this
Oh.
is a room built.
Can you
inside
just
my
play
garage.
play the drums for us? I want to
Yeah.
hear you. I've always seen it. I want to hear it.
Yeah, it's going to be very loud though. So
That's
hold
fine.
on.
Just play. You can play quiet, can't you? All right, never mind.
Can any drummer play quiet?
Yeah, the Dave Matthews Band drummer can. I'm
Yeah.
only saying that because he likes that guy.
See, Miss Riss, she's off to bed.
Oh, bye, Miss Riss. All right, play us some drums. Come on,
Okay.
just for the live stream. And everybody on the comments, Chandy, what's up, buddy? I'm looking through these things. Hendrik, what's up? Oh, there you go. It's so early.
Yeah, no.
Woo! Yeah. All right.
Our neighborhood.
So if you don't know,
Props there.
Bob Peel, he's part of a group called Hey We're Talking. They're podcasters, and the thing is they're not like that famous, but man, they've captured me. Like I watch every episode because if you watch one or two episodes, you get hooked on these guys, and you just want to keep watching. It's like a kind of like a funny morning show. So Bob, you sell it better than I can.
Yeah, I mean we're definitely not famous. That's for sure. But it's really just three guys from three different parts of the United States, literally just sitting around talking about everything. One of my rules is we don't really talk politics and we don't really talk religion because those are the two that really just piss everybody off. But other than that, we talk about everything. I mean, we talk about movies and music and we'll touch on the sports every once in a while. And it's literally the whole idea of the show is it's just guys hanging out because you can go to any podcast, you can go to any radio show, anything, and people will always be talking and debating the same exact things on every single show. We're totally different than that. And we want to be that escape for everybody to get away from that stuff and just hang out with some friends and talk about whatever. I mean, that's the kind of stuff we do. And if you don't go through an episode and laugh, you're probably dead.
Nicely done.
I've never actually met Bob before, so hi, Bob. I've met
Nice
the
to
others, but not you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
same.
I watch your guys' stuff, but that's
Yeah, I feel like I know you.
Exactly. I just haven't been able to make that final connection. So when I woke up and saw Danny's message, I'm like, oh, dude, I got to go. I got to get up and get moving. Here we go.
That's right. It's happening. And you know what? This is the first time I think I actually have a chance to share this on my page on Facebook. Shout out to my page on Facebook because usually like when you have the phone going on, you can't do anything else. So I don't know why I said that. I should just say, Bob, keep talking for like 5 more seconds.
I can keep talking for a while because that's literally what we do. Our podcast is called Hey We're Talking. So obviously you guys are different types of creators than we are. So you guys do videos and all kinds of stuff. And I mean, you guys are really about editing and throwing stuff on.
This is
oh,
not
God.
editing, by the way. This is not editing. There's nothing editing about this.
No, but typically to where we just get on, record, and our creativity comes through whatever we're doing at that time. So
Yeah. Whoa. What's happening here? I think we're being bombarded by someone else. Oh my gosh. We lost somebody, but we gained somebody.
We lost Mark.
Work right.
Now you got to be careful. That guy, he's a little crabby in the morning. I mean, look at him. He just looks crabby.
This is Scott Donnelly from Hey We're Talking. How are people getting on this feed? What's happening here?
Oh,
So
hi,
here-
Scott.
No, that's not working.
This doesn't work. I have to go through my stupid.
No, but I mean, I can hear you through that. Yeah, the stupid thing. But yeah,
Scott, you'll just have to go to the gear settings and then change it.
Oh,
That's
there
what I had to do as
Did
well.
we lose Mark?
Yeah, Mark just left, I think.
Okay, here's what pisses me off. So I've been trying to get on Creator Cast for a long time now. And now that I finally get on, Scott has to jump in and mess it up as well.
that's true. That's true.
As soon as I heard him doing his, we don't like to talk politics and religion. I was like, I got to get on here and be like, shut up.
Scott would have a political show every single day if he could, just to argue and scream with everybody.
That's why you should call it Hey We're Arguing.
Yes. Yes.
That's going to
And,
be Scott's offshoot.
You know what? Maybe we can actually reach a milestone. Let me have a quick look at let's see, it's youtube.com/Hey We're Talking.
It won't come up that way, I don't think.
Yes,
You
it
can
will.
try that,
I've
though.
tried it
Will
and I've done it. It works.
Nice.
They have you have 202 subscribers now. It took you forever to get from 199.
I know.
Yeah, so
Just
let's
got
see if
three
we can
right
get
off
up
the
to
bat. Did
let's
that
get
just
up to
happen today?
300 today. No, it was a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. I mean, it's tough to do. You guys, you work your butts off, man. I'm trying to keep this PG, and I don't know why, but I don't even know where I'm clicking.
You
I'm
don't
trying
want to
find
say that
videos.
we work our asses off? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing that we've been
Whoa,
kind of
hold on a second. We're getting bombarded by
stuck where
someone
we
else
were.
here.
Uh-oh.
Look who this is. We have a celebrity. We actually have a real celebrity on the show.
Am I on?
Oh, hi,
You're on.
Gina.
It's Gina. It's
Wow.
Gina.
That was really close. Like, I've been typing frantically here trying to get my Google Hangouts to work. And do you know how close it was to me not being able to get this to work? Thank you. Thank God for Alex.
Alex is your husband, right?
Alex is my daughter.
That's
Sorry,
right.
did I interrupt? Did I full on just interrupt the conversation as well?
No, it's actually nice to have some less testosterone going on this live stream we got here.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello, how are you all?
So we have an English woman she lives in Mornington, down over by Melbourne, and I think Scott, you were talking about you wanted to meet her at some point, right?
Yeah. I just wrote a comment to you before. You asked where I live. I live in Julyve, which is about an hour away from where you are.
Okay, not far. Yeah,
No,
that'd be
not far
cool.
at all.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
I'd rather come down to you because it's not very exciting up here. You got the beach.
We
and
have got the beach.
yeah, all that cool stuff going on.
And Gina, before these guys go, maybe they'll come back. But this is Bob Peel over here and Scott Donnelly, and they do a podcast called Hey We're Talking. Maybe they'll have you on sometime because you're good at talking, and in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like you're good at talking. People want to hear you. And by the way, Emma's saying hi to you in the chat as well.
Hi, Emma. Do you know what's funny? Last time I came on to create a cast, at the end, you said, Danny, you went, yeah, that was a long one. And at the end, I got up, I said to my husband, oh my God, I totally spoke too much.
Oh, no. Wait till this weekend because we have Scott Donnelly on, and it goes on pretty long. But
I talk longer than Gina, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Scott talks a lot.
Yeah, that's good then. Me and Scott. That's good. I'm with
Okay.
Scott.
All right,
You
good.
guys should have her on your show sometime on Hey We're Talking. I think
If she wants to be on, she can be on.
You should
She
That
just
was
tells
so
us.
cool.
I just,
Okay.
I just saw in the chat from Mark, he had internet issues. That's why he scooted, just in case people were wondering where Mark went off. He just
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Mark.
Disappeared.
yeah.
Bye, Mark.
Oh, bye, Mark.
See you, Mark.
Well, I will connect Bob and Scott to Gina at some point, but I might have to kick some people out. You guys can stay on Okay, so everyone can stay on. If you want to stay on, you stay on.
Okay.
But Gina, we want to talk to you because it's nice to have, besides Emma, who we had earlier, it's nice to have another female on here.
Yes.
So
yes, I'm one of your few female people, aren't I, that come on here?
Gina, have you ever hula hooped before?
Do you know what? I hula hooped this week. This very week, actually. I'm back at the gym because I've been in America eating a lot of food.
Oh, first tell people that you were at Vidcon in America.
I was at Vidcon in America. I was in LA at Vidcon in America. It was awesome. I loved it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool. I don't mean this sounds wrong. I didn't learn anything like massively new. Like there was no kind of revelation. There was no like, wow, I'm doing so much wrong here. There was quite a lot of, okay, I'm kind of on the right kind of lines. But it was really cool to be around. I'm down here on the Mornington Peninsula. It's sleepy town down here. There's a lot of, I don't mean this in a nasty way, but kind of middle-aged women doing coffee mornings and talking about their kids. There's not many people vlogging down here, to be honest. So it was really cool to be around all these people who were just so like, they were talking about their channels and they were vlogging. And then that was just really exciting for me to be around other creators and it just be normal. Because I'm kind of not normal where I live. Like I know I'm the woman that they all talk about when they're having their coffee mornings.
And you know what? Gina's going to be like the next big YouTuber. It's just so evident that she's going to be this way. And we had her on Creator Cast as well. And you should check out that episode. Ben, go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
I just said goodbye to Barry. He had to leave.
Oh, see you, Barry.
Bye, Barry.
My home podcast.
So there, man, we got a bunch of, we got a good crew on right now. Maybe we should get other people on if they want to get on too. That'd be really interesting.
Are you going to get Derek? Is Derek coming on? And then we're going to have the whole Hey We're Talking crew in the same room.
I'll be honest. I asked Derek, and he said that he's working until about 10 o'clock, and until about 15 minutes from now, he's working.
Right.
So, I don't know how long this is going to go.
Silly working.
Saving people's lives. He's a nurse.
Right. Exactly.
Hey Gina, you got a question in the chat there from Ben from Chandy. Did you meet any big YouTubers at VidCon?
I met a few. This sounds terrible. I can't remember all the names. I can if I got the channels. There's a few people that had like kind of a good, 80,000, 100,000 kind of base, which I class as quite big. Like I'm like pretty impressed by that. And I obviously got front row seats for a Casey Neistat chat. Like
you're really close to Casey Neistat.
I was like, so what we did was everybody was queuing around the block outside to get in. And I just went into the previous chat. So
I missed it.
It was a beauty chat, and there was like 10 people in the room.
Oh, Mark's back.
Oh, Mark's back. There was
Mark.
On the door.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, and he's sideways or something.
He's sideways.
Have you been drinking?
He's in Tasmania, so yeah, he's all the way.
Wait, really quick, Mark. Gina really wants to go to an AFL game. I think. Can you? Next time you're refereeing in there, you should hook her up.
Yeah, we can hook that up.
That'd be cool. I'd have no clue what's going on. I went to my first baseball game the other week. Had no clue what was going on. Bought a shirt. I looked the part.
No, yeah, we'll definitely do it. We'll somehow hook it up. Hey, Danny's is his first one.
Yeah, I'm going to my second one this weekend. So, and Scott and Bob, if you want to come to an AFL game, come out to Australia. They are on the East Coast. Well, sorry, Scott's on the East Coast of America, and Bob's on the central-ish coast. He's in Chicago.
We call that the Midwest.
The Midwest. That's right.
Midwest.
For some reason, if you look at it on a map, that's definitely not Midwest.
No, it's Mideast.
It's Mideast. Yes, that's very true. That's how Michigan is, and it's crazy.
Right.
So,
Chandy says Mark is doing an Instagram TV recording. That's why he was on the vertical.
That's actually
my new iPhone wasn't spinning properly.
By the way, I just wanted to say, if you want to win this is the Osmo Mobile. I'm giving this away. No gimmicks. I'm not trying to get people to subscribe to me, but I want to give it away to somebody that wants it. So if you want it, you write it in the comments. Say, I want this and why you want it, and you will have an entry for it. You do that every day of this week. And you get up to 6 entries because it starts on Monday. And if you share one of my videos on your Facebook and you screenshot it and send it to whereisdannyblack@gmail.com, you get an extra entries for that's 7 entries. I mean, you guys have to admit that's pretty good for an Osmo Mobile. for a
Oh, heck
giveaway.
yeah, that's awesome.
For somebody that has 3,400 subscribers.
Ben
Almost
Wilson said in the comments, Geelong is the best spot in Victoria, and I 100% agree with you, Ben. That's why I'm wearing my Geelong beanie right now. And also, I'm saying hello to my dad, who's also in the comments. Hello, Dad.
Yeah. What is your dad saying? I'm too quiet.
He said you're being very. No, he just said you're being very quiet.
Well, it's hard when you got a bunch of people here, but I would love to know. Okay, so we got Americans, we got English people, we got Australians. I just want to start with Scott. Scott, can you give me your best Australian accent?
This Scott or the one who's actually
sorry, Scotty D.
All right.
I wouldn't ask Scott about his best Australian accent because he's
What-
Australian.
Whoa, Danny, got a super chat.
Whoa, I gave you $5.
That's the
got
first one.
Hey,
First one ever.
Nice.
yeah, that's
That's the
actually
first one ever.
That's my first.
No. Woo, that's awesome.
Go shout, Danny.
Oh.
Funky Miller. Can we?
Where does
buy-
that money even go? I don't even know.
AdSense?
It goes right to the PayPal of hey, we're talking. Not a big let it be.
They set
Funky
that up.
Miller.
All right. Let's go back to Scotty D from Hey We're Talking. Let's hear your best Australian accent.
Okay, can I get partial credit for a Scottish accent?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
His Scottish accent is dead on.
Okay.
It's so ridiculous.
Partial credit.
All right, let me see about this. We're going to go out here and play this thing here now. We're going to get on here and bit in the ye.
All right. So that's not partial
No
credit.
bad.
That's a full on Scottish.
Okay,
accent. But
so let me do
really
Australian.
stole it
Here we
from-
go.
You stole it from the fat bastard guy.
No, but I have done that many times in my life.
Okay.
I have done that.
All right.
because
Let's
I
hear
am
the
a fat
Australian
bastard.
one. Let's
All
go.
right, Australian, here we go. I'm going to try and do it like Benon. It's 4:15. No, that's not it.
That's very English.
It's 5:30. And I've got my sleeping coat on. And my two.
All right, we'll give you some points for that. All right.
Okay.
First, I need to say also thank you, Funky Miller, for $5. Australian $5. That's like enough to get a coffee. I think that's pretty cool. YouTube. So let's hear your best American accent.
What can I say? Let's go to the park and get a hot dog. That's my best American accent.
You know what? That's fair enough because there's a lot of different accents in America.
There are.
That
We
was
should go
like kind
through
of
all those
Australian
too.
Boston. All right, Mark. Let's hear your best English accent.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, okay. I got to put a shrimp on the barbie.
No, that's Australian.
Australian accent.
English.
Oh, Jay Boston with a super chat. Damn, $3.
$3.99.
Jay Boston, he's still on. Sweet.
Legend.
English accent. Talk, Gina. Talk.
You want to listen to me talking, you have to repeat this back. Yeah?
I have to repeat this back.
That's pretty good.
My dog did not like that accent.
Hey, Mark, check your settings on your thing and see if you could change it to using your internal versus your headphone microphone.
Oh, is it?
I'm going to skip ahead to Gina.
Oh, no.
You're totally, but I want to hear your best American accent.
Okay. I've got to think about it. I'm going to getting confused now because I've kind of got Scottish ready for you and kind of half thinking about Australian, and now you've just thrown American, and I can't deal with all this. I'm overwhelmed.
Mhm.
I'm
You got
scared
this.
to do it in case it turns out completely like Australian or something.
That's fine.
Just put it like think about the deep south and put like a southern twang on it. Then you can go real slow and just kind of, hey y'all. I mean,
Hey, yeah, okay. Hey y'all, hey girl, hey girlfriend, you come over here now, girlfriend.
that sounds like the lady at the massage parlor.
Oh, God.
it does.
Yeah, I'm the lady in the massage parlor. There you go.
Oh, that's good. All right. Let's go to. All right, Bob. I'm gonna turn this. You know what? Let's hear your best English accent. After you heard that.
Yeah. He's gonna have to talk again so I can get it because I get all confused between it.
See, mine's really confusing because this is a Yorkshire accent. So this is northern.
A Yorkshire?
This is
A
a really
Yorkshire.
yeah. This is hard. This is not like your London. This is really hard.
Hard accent. I always go southern. That's my problem. And I've said this on Hey We're Talking tons of times. Every time I try to do any accent. It could be anything you think of. It always winds up being like this southern strange thing. I'm not.
So if I start and you copy, okay.
If I start and you copy, there you go.
Hey,
wait, that was Scott, not Bob.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? See,
Not so bad.
How's it going?
Not so bad.
Ask a question with it rising up, like, you want to go to the movies?
Not so bad.
What? It was dead on. All right. We're gonna start Ben on. Okay. Ben on. You know, I'm gonna give you double trouble. I want to hear an American accent first, and then I want to hear an English accent.
American. Okay, so we came back down here yesterday, and I tell you, there were 3 guys right there, and they had 4 canisters of lager, and I thought, no, boys, too much. We're going to have to take 3 of those back. I want you to get in your jersey can, come back out here. Get in your jersey can?
No. All right, before we do the English one, I want to hear the cricket guy says, can someone do a Peter Griffin accent impression?
Oh, God.
Okay, Scott, let's hear it.
Seriously, Peter.
Let's hear it, Scott. You got it. Scotty D.
I can't talk like him, but I can go.
Floyd said someone needs to do their best Mark Ensby accent.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's right. It's very Australian because he's from Tasmania, so yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, we're down. G'day, everyone. We're down here. It's Tuesday at 7:30.
It's like almost like you're seeing your ear, but not.
You've almost got it.
It's really peppy. I love it.
That was pretty close, actually.
He's actually one of the strongest Australian accents. I normally don't hear the Australian accent, but I always hear Mark's.
Really? Is it that strong?
Yeah, it is.
Gina, I don't want to taint what how you're gonna say it, but I want you to say this. Bring it in the chat.
I don't. Oh, wait on. Am I really looking at chat as well? Am I looking at a chat as well?
Don't make her say that.
Yeah. I don't want to hear Gina say what I've just put in the chat.
Okay. Just normally.
Actually, before you say it, put this word in front of it.
I'm looking at this chat. I want to see
what's the word.
Then it's like a little kid, like getting ready to open up a present. Like, oh, here we go. Say it.
How would you say that in your Yorkshire accent?
I do not see what you'd write.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Partial credit. I would have said it if I was to mimic your accent. I would have said, "Okay, I'll see you later."
See you later.
Okay,
That's really good. That's actually really good. Woo!
So London.
Oh, all right. Well, I think we're pretty late in this. This is actually pretty fun. There's some other people here that are watching. I'm trying to read through these comments here. Owen Wilson. Who sounds like Owen Wilson?
Sounds like
Owen Wilson. Wow.
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 Sound weird.
I feel like somebody could sample that and turn it into a really cool beat.
Yeah. Well, this just became like some awkward adult film or something.
Bob was gonna do one of his Simpsons people. Is it Simpsons? Do it.
I just did a laugh. That's all I did.
Yeah, do your laugh of Krusty the. Is it Krusty?
Seriously, Peter.
Like
Scooby-Doo.
I sound like
totally like Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
Oh, that's good. That's true.
Oh, there you are, Scoob.
Whoa, that's dead on.
What is happening?
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Peter Griffin is just that. It's just that Boston you gotta park the car at the Harvard Yard. Like you gotta have everything. Like it's almost Australia. I think Boston.
That sound like it?
Yeah. Wait. Say it again.
Where are you guys?
No, that sounds like a retarded Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, Miss Riz said Benon sounds like Owen Wilson. I believe that was her.
Wow.
Oh, Benon sounded like okay.
When he did the American accent.
What she's talking about. I didn't try to put on any kind of accent at all.
Wow.
You actually did a really good job because there was not an accent. I know.
Right on.
I was thinking about his nose. That's why I said it. It was like Owen Wilson's nose.
Yeah.
So it's like there wasn't nose.
That's
Gotcha.
good.
You didn't
That's
have
good.
an actual accent to it, so it was good.
You know,
I
what,
was
let's-
actually going to. Sorry, Danny. Let me say this about the
Yes,
American
you're the host.
accent.
You're the host of the show. So
No,
you
no,
go
no,
on.
no, no, no. I'm not.
Oh, here we go.
About the American accent. What
Yeah.
you have to do is it's very nasally. So if you're gonna sound like a Midwesterner, listen to it's very like knee. You got to have that. If you're gonna try and impersonate a Midwestern accent,
Unless you're talking about Wisconsin, because it's like, oh crap.
oh yeah, I
Well, because they're
know.
close to Canada, so they get that little A and O's and that
Yeah.
weirdness.
You know what?
in their
That's true.
voice.
Are there any Canadians watching right now? Because we'll bring them on in the chat right now.
I really like the Pittsburgh accent. The first time I heard that, that blew my mind. And someone,
Let's
There's
hear
a
it. What-
Pittsburgh accent.
yeah, there is. I like. There's an NFL player called Pat McAfee. You guys might know him.
Yep.
He has an extreme accent, and it's hilarious. I'm never gonna do it for you, but it's,
I think you should try at least so we get an
Oh, no.
idea.
Yeah,
I was
go
trying-
on, Scott. Try at least.
I'm trying to think of a sentence. He says like downtown.
Oh, that's like my wife then.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
my.
are you gonna go downtown tonight, Bob?
Whoa, hey.
Hey,
Well,
Oh hey.
What?
I've never said no.
Oh wow.
So, like my wife, she literally grew up in the city of Chicago. So I've always been in the suburbs. But she, like, when she says things, she's got a totally different accent than I do. So, like when she says hot dog, it'll literally be like hot dog,
Hot dog.
hot dog. You know.
Hey,
she's
hold
got-
on for a second, people. We got a new person in the chat. I got a Bridget Higgins. Want to say hi to Bridget. Welcome down to the show.
wow.
We're all talking accents right now.
What is that
Good day,
accent? I can't even figure out what accent that is. That's weird.
I have no idea where that
My
came
wife.
from.
It's like almost a southerny New York mix. It's
Yes.
Weird.
it's on the verge of being something, but it's not exactly the right thing.
It's
On
all
the
kinds
verge of
wrong.
being absolutely nothing is what I'm hearing.
Exactly. It's so messed up. It's not even anything real.
You just sound like some hitchhiker that doesn't know where he's from. Just
That's right.
hitchhiking all over the states.
I'll get in your truck next.
This
Don't
is gonna
worry
be weird.
about that.
Bridget Higgins was asking, "Hey Gina, have you watched 8 out of 10 Cats?" I don't know what that means.
Yes, I have watched 8 out of 10 Cats. Who's the guy in 8 out of 10 Cats? Neil, who's that guy? Jimmy Carr. Do you know Jimmy Carr, the comedian? You
Yes.
heard of him? Love Jimmy Carr.
Is it car or ka?
Carr
It's
if
Carr.
you're me. Carr if you're a bit posher than me.
That's actually the difference between Australian and American. An Australian will say car, but it is spelled car.
Yeah,
we
you
say
guys
car.
get rid of the R's at the end,
Carr.
and then you add an R at the end of something that ends with an A. So you say like idear or like Emmer.
Yeah,
Emma.
It's
Yeah.
really messed up.
Yeah,
That's-
and we emphasize on weird places too, come to find out. So it's like, and you guys may just say it as a fluid thing where we emphasize like the R car. You know, that's just the difference.
Australians always sound to me like they're asking me a question, even when they're making a statement. Because they
Good day,
lift,
mate.
they lift at the end. They lift it at the end.
I don't
So
know
every-
what you mean.
It's so confusing. How you going? Because you make a statement, and I'm like, was that a question or is that a statement? I'm just
I'm-
I'm always second guessing you all.
I know exactly what you mean.
See, look, he's asking me a question. Look.
Yeah, like you. Yeah. I can't do it, but
Not as
Gina-
bad as Kiwi though, because they're
Gina-
all the A.
Eh?
Yeah, A.
No, that's it's Canadian, eh? Eh?
More-
Gina, Scott Muir's dad wants to know why a lot of English guys leave the word "the" out of sentences.
I think that it's just that we just cut. So it depends where you're from, but we cut a lot of the words. We cut a lot of letters out of words too. So my accent's really bad for that. So we cut everything all the time, the shortest possible way. It's like my husband would say to his friends, "Hey, how's it going?" for "Hello, how are you?" And then he would say, then his friend would reply and say, "Not so bad, how's the sen?" Do you get that?
That's about
Not so bad, how's the sen?
Yeah.
Which-
The
Yeah.
most confusing thing I've ever had in Australia, and this happens a lot, is people say, "How are you going?" And to me, that's really confusing because in America, it's either like, "How are you going?" or no, it's "How is it
How are you
going?"
doing?
or "How are you
how's it
doing?"
going?
And so when you how are you going? That's a really confusing.
When me and Brittany were in America, one of the times we were there, I think I said to one of the guys at the hotel, "I'll see you later," and he was like, "When?"
That guy
He
was just
blew
a
his
weirdo
mind.
because we would say that to each other. That guy must have been he had something wrong with him.
He was
Yeah,
drunk.
probably.
I I ask people a lot.
True.
You know, instead of saying how you're going, I'll say, "Are you okay? Hi, are you okay? Are you okay?" And people always look at me like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why? Like, is there something on
What's
my
wrong with
face?" Yeah, and I'm like, I was just kind of saying hi. Like, that's just how I say hi. How are
Well,
you?
that in America, that makes you feel like somebody wants to actually know something personal about you. Are you
Right,
doing
yeah.
okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
fine.
Funky Miller
Why
says,
do you
"How
always
you
do
going?"
that?
It's not how are you going.
Funky Miller got it right.
Let me ask the people in the chat.
How
Let's.
you-
I want to see or hear some challenges. Like if you can say the person on the screen and what accent you want to hear them try. I'd love to see that. What you guys have for us. So that'll take 5 minutes because you know there's a delay. But so how are you guys doing?
Yeah, where's
So
the
what made
music?
you come up with this accent thing, Danny?
Yeah,
Was this
wow.
planned or did you just all of a
No,
sudden go,
I don't
hey,
know.
let's
Yeah.
everybody do some accents?
I
'Cause
plan
it's working
everything.
out pretty well.
I plan everything. It's not like it's written down. I have a tattoo of it. Like day 3 accents. Yeah, this is Julyve, man. Julyve, anything can happen. That's what I love about the live stream. It's pretty cool. I didn't expect any of like we have 6 people on here right now. Jay Boston gave me. Oh, we have 7 people. Sorry, I can't count. And Jay Boston gave me $2.99 Australian. That's pretty cool. And
So are you, what time is it where you are, Danny?
10:03 p.m.
Okay.
And yeah, so also, you know, while we're waiting for people in the chat, I would love to tell people that tomorrow I'm going to be planning Emma's birthday, which is on Thursday. So if you come on the chat when I'm on, you can help me plan out what we're going to do on Thursday for Emma's birthday.
Is she going to watch it though? Then she's going to know what's going on.
No, I'm going to put her down in the cellar and tie her up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's your personal
That's your
business. That's what you.
All right. So we got some things here. All right. Let me ask, what's going on, mate?
Can Danny try an authentic American accent?
We'll get to that in a second. Can somebody do an Indian accent?
Oh,
Oh God. Oh,
Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I all of a sudden I felt real awkward just then.
No,
I was just
gonna
trying to figure
say-
out which Indian. Like,
No, but here's
like,
the thing.
no, don't do
No. No, here's the thing. This is the truth. Is I was on a cruise ship, and it was a comedian cruise, and they were having a panel, and someone asked a question like, how is it that you're a comedian now with all this political correctness and stuff? And they were talking about how it kind of sucks. And then this one
Yeah, it does.
Indian lady said, "You know what? I miss you guys making fun of our accents. We love that. Like it's." And then another person stood up and said the same thing about like Asian accents and stuff like that. It was like it's politically correct, yes, but at the same time, like, you know, it's funny if an Indian person was on, I guess then that would be
Well,
different.
let me ask you this question.
Political
Do you think a lot of Scottish people got upset that I did a Scottish accent?
That's very true. Nobody here is Scottish. Gene is kind of.
I mean, I am.
No, Scottish.
My dad's from Scotland. I'm Scottish, but I mean, what if I wasn't? Does that? Do you
Well,
think there's a bunch of Scottish people upset about that?
Ben on. Can you give us a good German accent?
my German could be more of an Australian or an English person speaking in the German kind of. It's like we have to be very, very precise with what we're going to do today. If we do not be precision and we do not have a distinct path we're going to go, we could go the wrong way and then everything will be worth nothing. And then why would we do it in the first place? So we must go the correct way.
And literally what he's saying right now is exactly Benon's philosophy for life.
It is actually. I'm German. I'm German.
The thing that's so funny is I thought to myself when he was going to do the German accent, if I was going to try it, is it you have to sound kind of irritated, and he did it perfectly.
Really, a lot of that comes from my father. Like when my father was around, bless his soul, it's been a long time since he's departed, but that's kind of how he would be. And a famous quote from my father was, when I was younger, like 23 or something, going out nightclubbing, he said to me, "Why would you go out at nighttime to go to a club? I mean, you're only going to come back here later on anyway. You might as well not go." Thanks.
All right. Swedish Chef. Who can do Swedish Chef?
Swedish Chef.
I don't even know what a Swedish Chef.
Yeah, what is
sounds
it? Yeah,
like.
what is
From the Muppets. From the Muppets.
Yeah.
Swedish
I
Chef.
basically just
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's Beaker.
That's Beaker.
Thanks, Hendrik. Hendrik's German. With a
Dirty,
name.
dirty, dirty, dirty. Sorry, does it?
how do you do an authentic? I'm trying to think of how I could do an authentic American accent. Like
You're doing it.
No, but like I'm actually an accent chameleon sometimes. Like if I go, like when I went to Scotland a while back, I started talking like, I can't do it now because I'm not hearing it, but like if I'm in the South, like I'll pick up some of that Southern twang, like all that stuff. And yeah, you're right. This is, I think, yes, Stephen McLaughlin, you were just, pulling my.
When people think,
whatever.
it depends where the person's from. If they, like I'm saying, around the world, a lot of times what they think of as an American accent. Here's the thing that's weird. I always think that the Midwestern accent is the authentic American accent because everybody on TV seems to talk similar to Midwest.
Yeah, that's true. But there's a lot of English people who have been doing those like Frank Grimes from Walking Dead. He's totally English, and the guy from House, super English, and they have these American accents that are really.
Yeah, all these people from England and Australia keep coming here and stealing our jobs, man.
Yeah, Gina, Mark, Scott, been on.
Sensitive.
Well, anyways, I think that we should probably call this a fun night because it's been pretty long, and yeah.
Wait, we've been on here all night? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's 6 a.m. for Bob. It's 7 a.m. now, I think, and Scott too. Unless anybody else is coming on right now, but I just want to say thanks for being on, guys. I appreciate you guys being on. This has been a fun time. And I'm you know what I'm gonna do? I want you guys to all say bye. I'm gonna kick you off individually.
Ooh.
Oh,
so let's say bye. Say bye.
Goodbye.
And he's gone. There we go. And Scott Muir, say bye.
I don't want to say goodbye. I just said goodbye. All right, bye.
Yeah, you said it. See ya.
Can you just pixelate me?
Say goodbye. All right, that's We'll see you later. We'll see you this weekend.
Auf Wiedersehen. Schlaf gut, ja.
I'm gonna skip Gina. I'm gonna go to Bob. See you, Bob.
See you later, dude.
See you later, dude. See you, buddy. Thanks for being on. And Ben on.
Yeah, I already said it. Juicy.
It's juicy. And Gina, thanks for being on. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we'll do this again sometime. So bye, Gina.
See ya.
We'll have another Google Hangouts, I'm sure, sometime in this live stream, and we'll get some people from the chat. There's so many cool people here that I was thinking about just giving you the link, and you can just jump on. And this has gone for a long time already. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching. And if you want to win that cool Osmo, you can write it in the comments, and I will add. I have this little list that I'm going on. You'll see what happens on Sunday. I will do it at an early time, Australian Sunday, so it's a good time in America. So anybody can win. You just have to be watching to make it happen, and it's going to be a good time. But yeah, so thanks for being here, for everyone in the Creator Cast as well, and you can go check them out. I put a lot of links down below, and you can see all that stuff. But for now, I'd like to say I'm going to end the transmission. I'm going to look at the comments, and everyone says, good stream. That was a great stream. It was so much fun with everybody. Walker, I will give you an Osmo submission if you write why you want it as well. So you just got to put that in there. Scott, you did say goodbye. Scotty D did say goodbye, but he'll be on Creator Cast as well. Yeah, it's been fun. I think, do I have an in transmission video? Maybe I do. I don't know. We'll find out. See you guys later. That's not it. See you guys later.